Elliot, what did you think was the difference coming into that second half? Obviously, you guys had the deficit. You obviously came out with, I guess, a higher sense of urgency. What was the difference going into that second half?
I just think our energy and our effort, I feel like that's what was different. We just came out playing harder.
What do you think Hubert was describing it kind of as a back against the wall situation, as to what led to that? I guess kind of what's your perspective? Obviously you mentioned that the energy increased. I guess why do you think that was the case?
I just felt like everybody on the team realized that we had to increase our energy and effort because they were just playing harder than us out there, and we noticed that, and we just tried to change that coming into the half.
We asked about the slow starts as opposed to sometimes when you guys have these second half runs that you've had against teams like this. Hubert said it's a little bit head scratching and he's trying to figure out why that energy and that tenacity isn't there early and it is later. What is your explanation for that?
Yeah, I don't really have an explanation either. I feel like how we came out in the second half, we should do that every game from the jump ball. So, we just have to try to change that.
I don't know how much you kind of ponder and joke about some of the things that the team can do better, but have you thought much about all these poor starts against quality teams and how it seems out in the game?
Yeah, I feel like it's just as I said, like our energy coming out. We just have more energy.
How does something like that get fixed?
I'm not sure. We just have to be on the same page, all the starters.
Elliot, you were very emotional after this one. So just take us through what you were going through at the end of the game.
Yeah, I just felt really bad, really sad. We lost. Felt like we could have won that game. I felt like I made some plays at the end that didn't help the team, so I was really upset at myself.
I saw one of your teammates consoling you. Like, what have they said to you? How have they poured into you?
All my teammates, when they see me like in bad moods, they always just try to say stuff to help me because they know I'm really hard on myself.
Elliot, obviously there are some nights, shots go in more than others. Today, 5-28 from three. I guess how much in Florida had their rhythm going? How much did that, do you think, play a difference in the way the game kind of shaped up?
It definitely played a difference. I mean, making threes is a big part of basketball nowadays, so us shooting 5 for 28 is not good. And I think they made like 8 or 9 threes in the first half, so yeah.
I guess in a lot of threes, looked open for sure, and good looks. I imagine they were, kind of the shots you want. Is there anything in those moments? And again, it's an ebb and flow. But is there anything in those moments you can kind of point to as to maybe why they're not, falling as much?
We just have to be better and hit more shots. There's no explanation. I guess we're kind of shooting slow. We haven't been shooting that good past few games, so hopefully we can change that around.
I'm sure you've played the game long enough where you've had great games and games where you kind of just kick yourself. How do you handle it? How do you move forward, put it behind you and then use it as momentum, I guess?
Yeah, there's always ups and downs. I feel like especially in college basketball, there's a lot. Well, for me, and I just try to push through the losses, push through the bad moments, and just every next game I'm gonna come out there, act like we won last game, and just have the same confidence.
You were coming off the floor, saw some tears. What was going through your head?
I was just being really hard on myself. I feel like I made some plays towards the end that didn't help the team, so just sad. Yeah.
But you always are hard on yourself with that, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure.
Elliot, how do you guys stay where you need to be mentally to get through this and get over that?
Yeah, I feel like just coming to practice every day with a positive mindset. Just keep trying to get better. I felt like we showing flashes of how good we could be, and we just need to work on just staying there for a whole game, 30 minutes.
Elliot, apologies if you already asked this, but where's sort of your head at generally? The fact that you guys keep falling behind, but you also have the ability to keep coming back like this. It's just sort of bad right now.
I try to keep a positive mindset always, so I just look at the fact that we can come back from pretty much any deficit, and I feel like instead of putting ourselves in that hole to begin with, I feel like we need to learn how to just start off really good. And just, just play like that instead.
Think when you think about it, is the problem maybe?
I just think like the energy and the effort coming out in the jump ball, we don't play as hard as we should be, and maybe that's it. I think so.
It seems like the switch doesn't flip sometimes until the second half. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, I feel the same way too. Some games. Yeah.
On that last play when you guys drew up, you hit RJ for the 3 when it was tied. Was that the design of the play?
Yeah,
Get
for
him
sure.
off the flare?
For sure. Yeah.
Thank you, Elliot. Appreciate you.
No problem.
I don't know if anybody asked you. It looked like you were upset coming off the court. I mean, what are you feeling?
I was just feeling really sad because I felt like down the stretch I made a couple of plays that didn't help the team, so I was just being hard on myself.
Did you talk to anybody about that, or did anybody
Nah,
try
not
to
yet.
pick you up? Or
I had a couple of my teammates come talk to me and just make sure I was okay.
what in the world? You guys are good 3-point shooters that can't make a 3-point shot.
Yeah, these past couple games we haven't been hitting threes, so hopefully it'll come together soon. Next game, I think it will.
What did you think? I felt like as a team you all had more fight in the second half. Like, what did you feel like maybe sparked that? Like, where did you think you found the spark to fight back?
Just talking to each other during halftime, just trying to hype each other up, and just talking at halftime.
How do you find that spark in the first half moving forward instead of waiting until you're maybe falling to a deficit in the first half and have that conversation in the second?
Yeah, that's a hard question. We all been trying to figure that out. I just feel like we need to be dogs coming off the jump ball and just need to play as hard as we can from the start.